We don't know what God has done for us. We complain about what is happening to us. So the children of Israel, they are being confronted with the Red Sea, and behind them is the Pharaoh and his host. And yet, because they didn't know the plan of God, they didn't know what is in the unseen, what is the program of God to give them victory, so they murmur, will my father be able to stand before the Pharaoh and the host of chariots? So God said, why are you crying to me? Why? Who do I cry to if I don't cry to you? So God said, Moses, you've been crying to me, you've been calling me, God, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah. And there are some people, you don't know the name of God until they are in trouble. They call all the names of God. Jehovah El Roi, Jehovah El Shaddai, Jehovah Adonai. And they just call him and just call him Yahweh. After the solution, they forget his name. And so God said, Moses, you've been praying since, and you've been talking to me since, you've been calling me and say, Lord, you need to help us. He said, why are you doing that? Why are you crying to me? There are approaches of prayer that you need to talk to God. There are approaches of prayer you need to talk to men. There are approaches of prayer you need to talk to situations. And you must know how to manage and master the art of prayer. He said, Moses, why are you calling me? You've been disturbing me. There are other nations also talking to Moses. You are crying to me. That is not the approach. You have spoken to me before, and I've spoken to you. Then why are you talking to me? Go and talk to this issue. For whosoever will say to this mountain, be thou removed, and be cast into the sea. You talking to me, go talk to the mountain. Why are you talking to me? You must use another approach of prayer. There are 8 different approaches in prayer. And if you are not skillful about it, you may be calling on God when you should say to this mountain. So God said, Moses, you're just crying and crying and crying and calling and begging. He said, no, that is not the approach you need now. When you cried to me the other time, I listened to you. But crying to me now is not the approach. The other time when you were speaking to me, that was the right time to speak to me. He said, but now you need to speak to the children of Israel. You need to speak to men. And you need to speak to the situation. Whosoever will say to this mountain, be thou removed. That is the approach now. The approach you are using now is wrong. Moses changed the approach of prayer. Don't call on me now. Speak to the problem.